this has been a long time threatened, so we're going to start. We're going to do one. It's, wow. Animorphs Deluxe Marco. And I looked at the face and went, I've had to look it up, you know? I looked at the face and went, that looks vaguely Mexican. What's his name? Marco? And yeah, I was right. So I don't know if I'm racist or the series was. But here he is, and he's a guy with like a ripped t-shirt and some red short shorts. And the rest of him's just perfectly normal. Yeah, the whole idea of having a human form and then the animal they turn into, it was kind of lost on this series. If anyone doesn't know Animorphs, it was like a teen drama thing where these kids find like aliens and alien DNA somehow gets in some of the aliens, can turn into other things. So it's not like they're stuck with one form, they can turn into other stuff, if I remember rightly. And there was also like a body snatchers thing with these weird slugs. This would have come with like a little translucent slug, which obviously got thrown away because it was absolutely useless. But whatever. But they released these guys as Transformers. And he's got, what's that, ball joint in the shoulder, a hinge and a swivel. He's quite accurately gorilla fisted, or he's threatening to give you a good time. This one is a grasping hand, so yeah. This at the front, this at the back, this at the front. No, that's Marco. Come on, you're better than this. I'm not, but ball joint at the hip, although it's very hindered. Universal joint, a swivel, and a little bit of that, so he can high five you with his foot. It's stupid. It's really, really stupid. I don't know how I've managed to keep hold of these over the years. Maybe I'm just a huge, huge hoarder. Size comparison, Speedy Blur. These were deluxe. These were sold as deluxe back in the day. So I don't think all Transformers back in the day were big, because again, deluxes. The chest panel's not straight. It's going to bother me. Whatever. Yeah. Alright, we'll take this out of the way. So, as much as it might confuse you, they had like the human form, which this is, and they also had like a half human, half animal face, which his is like right there. This giant lump right here. Unfortunately, to get to it, you've got to do some awkward jiggery pokery. So, you've got to push the back panel loose, open this up. So, you've got the actual big back panel there loose. And then you got to move this separate panel, and then you got to sort of push the head through, which brings up the other head. But you got to keep, basically this head is going to go and fill in that gap. So you got to kind of fight with it a little bit. Wow, that looks terrible. Close this one up, sure, why not? And there you go. There's his old werewolf movie gorilla head. Absolutely shocking. Honestly, really bad. Let's just transform. It's fine. Okay. So when I push that head in, which will move the other one, there's both the heads gone. Yay! I didn't put that back in place, did I? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Right. So we get those. I'm gonna get this. And then I'm going to slide the body up, which has got a little spring-loaded thing here, which will come in, well, you'll see it soon. I'm going to fold these pieces in, rotate the body through into place, which shows the gorilla head, lock this panel back into place, and that's most of the transformation. And he's got nice shiny silver, metallic blue pecs. Whatever. On the back of the calves here, they've got these pieces, which are on a little swivel. You rotate them around to the front and to the front. And you might think, okay, well that's not really covered up his pants, so that's a bit stupid. Well, you know, if you come to the back here, if you look, there's actually these pieces that you can unpeg. Come on. Unpeg. And unpeg all underneath there. At the side there. Come on. And there. You end up with this soft rubber G-string. I don't know. I've got no defense for this figure, okay? And you can shove it back on the other way around. It should go on. There you go. Now that covers up the pants a lot better. You sort of bend the legs and the feet and get him a bit more gorilla-like. And there he is. You might go, ugly. I know the body's transformed quite well. Can't complain about the body. The legs, they've made some sort of effort. They've got little flaps and stuff, try and cover up the trousers, you know. They've made an effort to try and do that. What about the arms? That's where the parts forming comes in. And for some reason they did it on all of them. There we go. So we'll just take this and we'll slide them over the top. And over the top. Sure. I'm never sure exactly which way around. Now he's got his big gorilla arms. Rah. And he looks... Well, you know what? This is actually a passable gorilla. It's better than a lot of the Optimus Primals. It's just a shame that the human mode doesn't really look like anything. It doesn't look like a human. It just looks like a mess. But the gorilla mode is actually quite passable. And I think that's might be a reoccurring theme with these guys. See if I can try and get him to stand. Probably not. Can't wait to get my proper setup done. Okay. Nope. Okay. Well, let's get Speedy Blur in. And there he is. He's not going to have it, is it? It's fine. It's alright. No big deal. He's really dumb. Really, really dumb. Really, really silly. And for that reason, I kind of like it. It's probably why I've kept hold of them all these years, because they're really dumb. But the animal mode's okay. The human mode's awful. But whatever. And on that note, I'm going to scarper. So, I should be wretched. I shall see all of you in the next one, when I somehow turn into some sort of animal, and I'll look like, I don't know, what would I turn into? A diseased hedgehog? I don't know. I'm going to go. Toodle pip.